Good afternoon, Hatterettes. Welcome back to the channel. We're back on to this Diamond Barchetta LTF series Super Strat style guitar. We're changing the pickups in it. I don't like them. They're supposedly Diamond series high output pickups. They're not high output at all. So we're going to swap them. I already got the back plate off, the knobs off. We got to separate the strings so we can get in there. All we gotta do is just put these in there. I got a 10K Washburn Samsung pickup I got out of one of them. It came stock in one of the Washburn guitars. It's a Japanese pickup. And I got this DiMarzio that I'm gonna throw in there in the neck position. I believe it's an Ed Norton or something like that. So we're gonna throw that in the neck. That's about 9K. So let's get to it, okay? We're gonna loosen up the strings and we're gonna separate them with this right here that Ron Gunner was nice enough to send me. By the way, if you haven't already, go check out Ron's channel. If you haven't, it's at Fretworks on YouTube. He's one hell of a guy. He definitely knows his shit when it comes to painting guitars and setting them up and stuff like that. We gotta get these strings right off here. Okay. Now we gotta do the same with this one. Just trying to. There we go. We ain't gotta get them too far off. Don, don't give me shit. I know you got me something to put on my drill, and I got it. Trust me, mate, I got it. It's just I feel a little more comfortable doing it this way at this moment. There's not enough room at the top of the headstock for that drill, so I don't use it at the moment. But I will eventually, mate. I will. When I work on my Diamond guitars, that will come in handy. For sure. Loosen that just a little bit more. Get that over there. Okay, now we got 2 more to go. Get that over the top there. Hold this loose. It should be an easy pickup swap. It shouldn't take as long, and if it does, we'll just have to cut this into 2 parts. So it's not as long as the last one. I didn't get as much views on my last one. I don't blame anyone for not wanting to sit for an hour watching on some stupid Irish lad working on a guitar. So that's alright. Got plenty of time to grow to the channel, and we're going to do this together. There's no doubt about that. I have total faith. I'm not trying to become the next Ola England or anything like that. I'm just trying to share my journey with people that I've been a part of their lives in the chat for quite a few years now. So I feel like I know quite a few of you. I might not have met you in person yet, but y'all seem like a very, very nice people. Just tighten up these here. I know I got one that I fit it. In here somewhere. Right there. Of course, it's on the bottom. I'm glad I can reach around my workbench. Okay, it might be this one. There we go. those were very loose. Just get them a little bit snugger. Nice and snug now. Okay, now we can take these pickups out of there. Oh, alright, let's get on with this. Undo the neck pickup. I'm just going to leave one in so that I don't so the pickups don't fall out. I'll put these screws. Wow, those are long screws. So I burnt my finger today. I was trying to solder up one of my lights on my front lawn. And the wind about 50 miles an hour today and last night, and it blew a bunch of my lights right out of the ground, pulled them right out of the ground. So I had to go outside and go fishing for them, and the top of it came apart and the wiring came unsoldered from the top. So all I had to do was just solder the positive and negative wires, and I did, and I burnt my finger. I don't know if you can see it. I got a nice little welt on my finger there. It's a big white spot. Yeah, all I did was just touch it just barely, and yeah, whew, that wasn't good, that's for sure. So this is my Diamond Barchetta Super Strat that I won from the guys over at Fretnot Guitar Reviews. Go over and watch Rob and Colton. They're a couple of good chaps. They really love helping out the guitar community. I've won 2 guitars off them in 2 years' time. Just luck of the draw. A couple of other people have joined me in the 2-time winning category. So, oh yeah. Anyways, so we're gonna take these out right out of the rings. I already know what pickups I gotta unsolder and or what wires I gotta unsolder and what ones I don't need to touch. I don't even need to touch the potentiometers. The wires are connected directly to the switch, which makes it a whole lot easier. You just tie up the 2 ground wires, solder them both together on one spot, and you can go to your negative and positive on both pickups on each, so one on each side of the switch, and you're good to go. Gonna see what I can do here about using these, not just the rings but the screws too, because I don't want chrome screws. I just don't have black if I can keep the black hard, the black hardware and shit, rather than having chrome screws on there that don't match, and there's no chrome on here, everything's black. So I just assume keep it that way. Yeah, just like I thought, the red and the blue. So we'll see what we can do about keeping those. This one's the blue wire to take it. It's gonna be really easy. I should plug in my soldering iron as soon as I'm done taking this pickup ring off of here. This might end up being split into 2 videos, just in case it gets a little long. I don't want to bore people to death. The last time I did a multiplication video, hour fucking long, mate. I didn't mean to go that long. I wasn't paying attention to what was going on to the time. I just kept going. These are shit pickups. They're not even heavy. They're very thin. Not even the Washburn pickups I got with my guitar were thin. They're Samsung Japanese pickups from back in the 90s and early 2000s. They used to put them in stock Washburn guitars. So got that. Pickup rings to the side. This goes to the side. Put all that stuff over there to the side. Let's get this plugged in. Alright, soldering iron is plugged in. Okay, now I just gotta make sure I don't screw this up. I should put some tape over the sides of this so that it don't fall out. This should prevent them from falling out. Okay, out of the red one. Alright, see if we can flip this over without, without them falling out. Great. Lower that down. So all I got to do is just unsolder. I want to mark this with a marker so I know where I'm going. So we'll go neck pickup, we'll do the black, and the bridge pickup will go silver. So the bridge positive is the silver dot. The neck will be the black dot. They're marked that way. I know where exactly I'm going with these. It's just this wire and this wire, and it shouldn't take long for that to warm up. I should have had it plugged in before. So we're gonna install these pickups in it. I'm sure it's plenty hot. Don't take long. the blue one. There we go. Those are the goats too. Alright, now we just got one to go. No, mate, no. Alright, I see what's going on here. No, mate, you're not burning me again today. I might have to just cut that. I think I might just do that. Just cut it right there. There. All I gotta do is just separate these by Alright, that goes right there. Alright, I know where everything goes. Flip this over, get these out of here. Alright, now let's get together. Let's get to going. Let's get the neck pickup in first. I'm undoing the bridge, but I'm just getting it ready. Okay. I got this ready. Did I tin? I don't think I tinned the wires though. So let's get the tinning on real quick before the ground wires are all gonna have to get Come on, mate. Get on there. Don't give me a problem. Oh, it's not wanting to take at all. Oh my God, mate. Come on. What is wrong with you? What in the fucking hell? Sorry, people. I get a little mad sometimes. Especially when shit like this should just go smoothly. Alright, I'm just gonna leave that alone. Maybe the iron needed to be touched up and whatnot. Alright, so it should be a little easy. Should be quite easy actually. I can get these through here without a problem. We're golden. Like, come on, what are you doing? Just get the fuck in there. I'm going through the wrong way. You fucking dipshit. Jesus motherfucking Christ. Sorry, I know I'm supposed to be professional and stuff, but you're gonna expect me to swear. I'm not a goody goody. That's for certain. Never claimed to be. In fact, not a huge fan of the goody goodies that don't like swearing or afraid to be themselves. Fuck that, mate. I'm gonna be myself. For sure. Alright, we got that in. Now let's get this one in. We're gonna re-tin it first, if I can. Alright, we got that one. pretend we can get this through. Sure, we can with no problems at all. There's plenty of room in there. Nice. Now, first thing I want to do before I even do anything, I want to get these screws off of here and see, but these ones won't fit. If they do, these are the ones we're going with. And what you know where they fit. So I want to get these in the pickup rings, in their pickup rings, before I actually get them in. That way I can tape them down. Come on, mate, don't do this. You are just going in. Alright, I got it started with my fingers. Oh, I thought I did anyway. Or did I? Nope, I didn't. Come on, mate, get in there. Oh, mate, come on. What are you doing? I never struggled like this before trying to get a pickup ring on a fucking pickup before. Y'all saw it, the fucking thing fit. It was screwing right in. There. God damn. Don't tell me it ain't gonna fit. It's not either. It seemed like it was gonna. Looks like we're stuck with the other ones, so be it. So fucking be it. I just wish I didn't have to go through that bullshit. Now the thing just came out great. Things couldn't be going better for the Mad Hatter today, huh? Come on, mate. What are you doing? All you gotta do is just get in the hole. I don't understand. Oh my God. Fuck me life. This just don't want to seem to line up. Fucking Christ. Finally get it in place. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch, mate. That was a hell. And the rest of it just come pulling right out. Slow down, lad Hatter, slow down. For fuck's sakes, motherfucker. Get your shit together, mate. Alright, now let's feed this back through here. See if we can't get it to actually go in and stay in. Alright, let's pull this off here. Pull this through. We can. There we go. Nice. I'm very thankful that that other pickup didn't float out of there. Screw this down. Might as well put them all in, right? It's sad I couldn't use those other screws. They would have looked better. All black. Would have looked way better. I'm just a big fan of all black hardware. You can't go with more metal than that. Metal up your ass. Bloody fucking hell, mate. My finger is still killing me. Fucking hey, mate. I really cut myself pretty good. Burned myself, cut myself. Fucking moron. Cut myself. Hurt myself on that this a little while before this. It freaking sucked. Wasn't a huge fan of it, that's for sure. I accidentally touched my pinky on it, and it still hurts like hell. But like Obi and Brandy would say, embrace that suck. Shout out to you, Obi and Brandy, and I hope you're all doing well. I hope that everything is working out for Ubi in Minnesota or Mississippi, where you got that job, and hope everything works out for you guys. You're always in my thoughts and prayers. praying this one was gonna go in a lot better. Thank goodness. Alright, I got that lined up. Now I just gotta get it screwed in. Please, please. Yes, it gripped. Hell yes, we're in business. We're in fucking business. Now, should I flip this pickup or should I not flip it? I'm a big fan of flipping pickups. A huge fan of it. What you guys think? No? Yeah? Nah, I think we'll leave it. We'll leave it for now. Seems how I got the pickup ring already facing the right way. We'll go with that for pickup height right now. For now, we'll leave it at that. Cool. Now let's screw this one down. Line up these holes here. Get them all started. This is a very, very well-made guitar. A very well-made guitar. Very fun to play. The neck's a little bit fatter than I like them to be, but oh, you can't deny the flamed maple, the extra jumbo frets. It didn't have full-size potentiometers, which I'm really shocked because my West Creek high voltage had full-size potentiometers, and that's an Amazon branded company, and this used to be DBZ Guitars, which was started by the same man who started Dean Guitars, Dean Zielinski, and he ended up selling DBZ Guitars off to Diamond Guitars, which they started as Diamond DBZ, Diamond, and eventually got rid of the DBZ and just ended up Diamond. And yeah, last I knew, they're supposed to be revitalizing these lines of guitars. Whether they actually do it or not, I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. Alright, first things I should do is solder these all together, probably. Get them all somehow. Don't want these tied up into any other wires, you know, just not necessary to be tied into other wires. It makes it easier to harness shit rather than having everything tangled up. So I got these grounds all need to be connected together, soldered, and laid on top of all get soldered together. I don't want that lying over. Trying to be strategic about this, people. So bear with me, Hatterettes, please. This is going to be tough, trying to get this all soldered onto the same spot. Shoot, this is going to be hard. Alright. Please be on there. Alright. Now I've got to get mine. Fucking sack of shit. Are you fucking kidding me, mate? And this wire just doesn't want to fucking go on. You sack of shit. This really doesn't want to go on. This really pissing me off too. Motherfucker. Like, where is this supposed to go in? There's supposed to be a post for this thing to go through. This is unfucking believable. Unfucking believable. This might have to snake in between here. Now, are we going to have the same problems with this one? I have this feeling we're going to. I think we got that one on. Yeah, that one's on, no problem. That one's on, it's on. It's on together. It's on. So I guess that's all that matters, right? Man, this split wire is such a pain in the ass. It just wants to be in the way. It's all on there. So, yes, finally, fucking bullshit, man. Wow. Just get a little bit of the fingerprints off of there. Now, before I even do anything, let's test these and make sure that they're working. I made sure. Wait. Oh no. The volume pots were up all the way. Oh no. I hope that doesn't affect. I hope that doesn't affect it. I know what you're not supposed to. Last I remember, not really supposed to have your volume pots up. They're supposed to be turned down all the way so that you can turn the volume down. Alright, let's start with the bridge. Fucking box. Start with the bridge here. The bridge is reading 10.5K. Middle position is 4.7, 4.2. Between there, neck position. We're getting 7.8, 8K. It's flopping up and down, back and forth. So yeah. So we got these in there. We got them in. These are the pickups that I pulled out of there. They're shite. They ain't no good. You can say that about the other one, but the other one's even wired up even better than that. Look, wire's sticking right out of it. My Washburn pickup ain't like that. It's more like this. It's coming out of the, the bottom. So those are more than likely. If anyone wants some, hit me up. Might even be willing to get rid of them. Nothing special, just letting you know ahead of time. So what I want to do next is give this a polish up. So the fretboards are really dry. Really dry. Last time I worked on this guitar was about not even about a year ago. About a year ago now. When I first got it from Fretnut, it needed a little bit of work done to it. The fretboard was dry, and I believe this is an ebony fretboard. It's really dark. I don't believe they use the rich light fretboard. I believe it's a ebony fretboard, hence why it's so dark. Well, yeah, it wasn't in the greatest of condition when I first got it. It needed a lot of help. I had to level the frets. I had to file all the sharp fret ends. Well, I'm not complaining, because it gave me plenty of work to do around the shop. And it's a hell of a guitar worth investing time into, So how y'all doing this week? It's a Monday afternoon. Just watched one of the greatest pay-per-views of all time last night, AEW Revolution. I saw a man literally get a syringe stuck through his cheek, through his mouth, and then the guy squirted liquid that was in the syringe out through the other side of his cheek to make sure you knew that it was real. and it was real. It was one of the sickest things I've ever seen in professional wrestling. It was awesome, really. It was almost like a train wreck. You just can't look away. I love that kind of shit. I'm a big fan of mixed martial arts, professional wrestling, karate combat, bare knuckle fighting. Trained a lot of mixed martial arts in my day for almost 20 years. I was a teacher, not only a student of the game, but a teacher as well. I had a sensei that told me everything I knew for almost 20 years. One of my biggest mentors in life taught me a lot about how to be a good person, how to treat others how you want to be treated. So I'm not a big fan of the bullying bullshit and music therapy laws. Kudos to you, mate, for calling out the bullshit. Kudos to you, mate, for calling out the bullshit. It's been going on for too long. We don't need that in the community. We need positive, inspirational people, not people that are gonna shit on you and pick apart what you're doing, whether it's on YouTube or in life in general, calling people frauds and fakes and whatever, you know. Misery likes company, mates. Misery likes company, okay? That's all I got to say about that. But Birdman, shout out to you, mate. You know what I'm talking about, and I know you do. So I appreciate you lads, music therapy lads, for calling out the bullshit last week. That needed to be done way before it happened. So we're gonna clean up this guitar here, get her nice and clean. Spot this already, yeah. Just waiting for that to catch on. Let it dry and sit in there a little bit. So while we're doing that, I don't believe we need the soldering iron anymore, so we can just do away with that. Next time we'll be using that will be next time I do a pickup swap, which will be we're either gonna install this into something, this Seymour Duncan SH11, or we're gonna put these in something. These are the West Creek high voltage pickups that I pulled out of the guitar, the stock ones. These say ROHS on them. I'm not sure if anyone got any clue as to what that means. In the comment section down below, please. I'd like to know. I'm kind of curious what ROHS stands for. Very curious. So we can, I guess we can start. I hate to touch this though, like. So for now, we're gonna cut it from here. We'll come back. We'll finish this up, and then we'll keep on rolling. Cause we're a little bit in here. And I don't want to make it longer than we're already an hour in. And I don't want to make it longer than it is. So we'll cut it there. See you in the next one. Hatterettes. Be good to yourselves. Be good to others. Stay safe. Stay metal. And don't forget to riff.